This is Tiny Broadwick when she was known as the doll girl of aviation. One of these ladies is Tiny Broadwick as she appears today. What is your name, please?
My name is Tiny Broadwick.
My name is Tiny Broadwick.
My name is Tiny Broadwick.
Only one of these ladies is the real Tiny Broadwick. The other two are imposters and will try to fool this panel. Tom Poston, Peggy Cass, Orson Bean, and Kitty Carlisle. On To Tell the Truth with your host, Bud Collier.
Thank you very much. Thank you, and welcome once again to Tell the Truth, brought to you this week by Tristan Nasal Mist, the decongestant nasal spray for relief in seconds from sinus congestion and head cold's distress. Tristan Decongestant Nasal Mist. Hi, panel.
Hi, Bud.
Oh, that's what I like to hear. Okay, get set and ready, will you? And follow along as I read this first story. I, Tiny Broadwick, am the former star of an aeronautical carnival. My act was a parachute jump from a hot air balloon. I used 3 separate parachutes on the way down, cutting away from each chute and opening the next as I descended. The most memorable of my more than 1,000 jumps was made on June 12th, 1913. On that day, with the famous Glenn Martin at the controls, I became the first person in history, man or woman, to parachute from an airplane. Signed, Tiny Broadwick. Panel, these 3 ladies all claim to be Tiny Broadwick, the doll girl of aviation, as she was known. Let's start the questioning with Kitty Carlisle. Kitty?
Thank you, Bud. Number 1, what sort of a plane did you parachute out of?
It was a biplane.
A biplane. Who made it?
Glenn Martin.
Oh, number 2, how did you get in the hot balloon?
You don't get inside of a hot balloon. You hang on a parachute on the bottom.
Ah. Well, number 3, what did you cut yourself away with?
I had a little knife that I cut myself away from the balloon.
Just a small pocket knife?
Well, a certain knife that was made for that purpose.
Thank you. Number 2, were your people carnival people?
No.
Number 3, how did you learn how to fly? How to do parachuting?
It was an inspiration. I thought it would be exciting, and I started it at that particular time.
And were your people carnival people?
No.
Number 1, what kind of a...
Kitty, you were going nuts there. Number 2, how did you say you hung on to... What did you say in answer to Kitty's question about being in a hot air balloon?
She asked if I was in a hot air balloon, and I said no. I was hanging below the hot air balloon in a parachute.
You weren't even in a basket.
No.
Oh, my goodness.
Who wants a basket?
Do you fly, number 2?
No.
Did you at that
No.
time? No. Number 3, did you fly?
No.
No. Number 2, how did you get started doing this, may I ask?
I guess it's because I was a tomboy, wanted to do something different.
No friend of yours introduced you to the idea of parachuting?
No.
How about you, number 1? How'd you get started doing this?
Well, I just hung around the carnival because I was so excited about it, and I was small, and they wanted someone light, and so they asked me if I'd do it.
My goodness.
Peggy Cass.
Number 3, when you were hanging from your hot air balloon by your parachute, was it folded or was it open?
The parachute?
Yes.
It was folded in the back of me, and as I cut the string from the balloon, I ascended. Or descended, I should say.
Yes.
Well, number 2, did you use 3 different parachutes on the way down?
Yes.
Number 2, who folded your parachutes?
I did.
And number 1, what kind of material were the parachutes made from then?
Well, the balloon parachutes were cotton.
But the parachute that you used, number 3, was that made of
That
cotton?
was cotton, too, at that time.
Number 1, if no parachutes were used much, how did you know how to fold it?
Orson Bean taught her. Orson?
Number 2, tell me again about how you went in the hot air balloon. I like to hear that. You just hung underneath on a string, did you? And
No, you have your parachute.
the parachute, but it wasn't open, was it?
No. When you cut yourself loose from the balloon, Your weight opens your parachute.
I see. Number 1, tell me about the great Graf Zeppelin, the Hindenburg. I remember when I was a child, I saw that go past. You couldn't miss it. It was huge. I love it.
I don't know what you want to know about it.
Oh, anything. I don't care. What do you want to tell me? Nothing?
Well, it was filled with helium.
That's good. That's as good as anything. Number 3, how are you? Amelia Earhart.
And that's all the time we have, I'm sorry to say. It's time for you now to mark your ballots, mainly on the basis of the information that Orson got for you. Mark them at once, without change, no consultation. Simply vote now, if you will, for number 1, number 2, or number 3. Our team of challengers will, of course, be awarded $250 as usual for every incorrect vote. All ballots marked, panel? Very well. Tom, for whom did you vote?
I voted for number 2. I thought she was just adorable. I don't think any of the Zeppelins were filled with helium. But I don't know what that has to do with anything. And number 3...
Peggy Cass.
Well, I voted for number 2 because her nickname is Tiny, and she said she was the doll girl, and she's still a doll.
Orson.
Actually, the Germans were the big Zeppelin makers, but the Americans had all the helium tied up. That's why the Graf Zeppelin blew up. They didn't have any helium.
Don't like to.
That doesn't blow up. They're all lovely and knowledgeable, but number 2 has in carnival parlance chutzpah that it would take to drop out of a hot air balloon.
Carnival parlance. Kitty Carlisle.
I voted for number 2. Well, because of the nickname, and also because of a look in her eye that makes me think she really was a tomboy when she was very young.
Well, there we have it. You've gone to great heights of success when you've been unanimous, and you've also gone down to the depths of despond as well. Let's see what you do this time. With them all voting for number 2, let's find out who's right and who's wrong as we learn now which one of these ladies actually was known as the doll girl of aviation. Will the real Tiny Broadwick please stand up? Well, the panel was just a little bit too smart, I'm afraid, but it was a good, fun thing anyway, and I hope you enjoyed it. And we don't really have to check the score because we'll find out about the other 2 first and then let you know that there were no incorrect votes, unfortunately. Number 1, what is your real name and what do you really do?
My name is Kara Haskell-Vorse, and I'm a market research consultant.
Thank you. And number 3, what is your real name and what do you do?
My real name is Hazel Ransom Potts, and I'm an artist and decorator.
Well, we thank you and tell you that in the case of no incorrect votes, from us to you, that should be from Dristan to you, comes $150 in any event. More than topped, I hope, by the warmth that we feel for you, the affection that you have engendered in our hearts, and we thank you very much for sharing your evening with us. Goodbye, and God bless you. All right, let's meet our next team of challengers.
What is your name, please?
My name is Edward J. Powers.
My name is Edward J. Powers.
My name is Edward J. Powers.
Now, panel, follow along, if you will, again while I read this story. I, Edward J. Powers, am a retired FBI agent. Last year, I was appointed executive director of the New Hampshire Sweepstakes Commission. In the first year, the state of New Hampshire hopes to raise $9 million from the sweepstakes. $4 million of it will be used for state aid to public education. The New Hampshire Sweepstakes is the first legal sweepstakes in the history of the United States. Signed, Edward J. Powers. Panel, these 3 gentlemen all claim to be Edward J. Powers, director of the New Hampshire Sweepstakes. We'll start this cross-examination with Peggy Cass. Peggy?
Thank you. Number 2, is your sweepstakes going to be determined by a race, a horse race?
Partially.
Number 3, where will this race be held?
At Rockingham Park.
Thank you. Number 1, where's the FBI office in New York?
It's located on 69th Street and 3rd Avenue.
Number 3, what do they do with the money in the Irish sweepstakes?
Well, I guess they distribute it to the prize winners, and some of it goes to the Irish hospitals.
Number 2, how many tickets do you think you're going to sell?
We hope to sell 9 million.
Number 1, how much is a ticket?
$3.
Number 3, can I buy a ticket if I live in New York and you live in New Hampshire?
Well, you have to come to New Hampshire to buy it or have a friend buy it for you.
Number 2, would you mail me one, dear?
I would not. I would not.
Oh.
The tickets will remain in the custody of the...
I see.
Yeah.
Orson.
Number 1, you're a former FBI man.
That's
Who
right.
is J. Edgar Hoover? Don't know, huh?
Director.
Oh, all right. Number 3, there's an airport in New Hampshire which services the town, this is number 3 I want to know, it services the town of Keene, and what other city does it service? Keene and...
I don't know.
Say it in your own words. Number 2, do you know? Keene and the airport in New Hampshire, number 2.
Brattleboro?
That's a good try. Number 1, Keene and...
Win.
I don't know.
Keene and Win, that's it. Number 3, where does the term sweepstakes come from?
I don't know where the term comes from.
Does anyone else know? A volunteer. How about in the audience?
Kitty.
Number 1, under whose aegis is the FBI?
The FBI is under the Justice Department and the Attorney General.
Thank you. Number 2, what was it called before it was called the FBI? Number 2?
Before.
Before it was called the FBI, what was it called? Number 3, do you know?
Bureau of Investigation.
Number 2 said that the sweepstakes is only going to be partly horses. What else are you going to raffle off?
Nothing else will
Cakes?
be... No, nothing else will be raffled off.
Just horses?
No, not horses, money.
I mean, but it'll be involved with a horse race,
Exactly.
but nothing else.
That's right.
Number 2, you said that this was Brattleboro. Do you know a place called Rye Beach in New Hampshire? Do you know where it is? No.
It's Rye in Massachusetts across the line.
Ah, thank you.
Tom Poston.
Number 1, what did you base your research for this on? What other sweepstakes?
This is the first lottery, sweepstake lottery in the United States, and we did not base it on any other... We have nothing to base it on, let's put it that way. This is original in the state of New Hampshire.
Thank you. Do you happen to know who was the director of the Bureau of Investigation before it became the Federal Bureau of Investigation?
There was no director before it became the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
Really? Number 3, how was this sweepstakes voted on by the voters of New Hampshire?
Well, the cities and towns voted as to whether they would sell the tickets in the respective towns and cities.
Not the people? Not the plebiscite generally?
No, it was devoted to the city or town that was voting. The law was passed last year.
And the public, number 1, did the public vote on this issue?
Yes, it did.
That's what I meant, number 3.
That's all the time we have, I'm sorry to say. So you, as my particular public, in number 4, please mark your ballots at once.
Kind of a swell question, but it's too late.
Mark them without change and no consultation permitted. Just simply vote for number 1, number 2, or number 3. Are all ballots marked? Yes, they are. Very well. Tom, for whom did you vote this time?
I voted for number 1, but it seems to me, I remember that Barton McLean was the head of the...
And Sidney Toller before him.
Yeah.
Peggy Cass, your vote.
Well, I voted for number 1, although when number 2 said he wouldn't mail me one, he sounded like a policeman. But I voted for number 1 because I thought he knew more about the track.
Orson Bean.
Well, number 3 looks like an IRA man to me, which would... that's good. And number 2 looks kind of shifty, like he was after a pack of crooks, you know, like us. But I voted for number 1 because he has kind of a Pierre Salinger New England accent, and New Hampshire people always like to give the jobs to local boys.
Kitty Carlisle.
I voted for number 1. I don't know who McLeod was, but...
No, he's an actor.
He's an actor.
Famous.
Oh. Well, there you are, you see.
He's the poor man's Nat Pendleton. You don't know these people?
I must tell you that it may not be number 1, because the real one generally doesn't twinkle at me, and he did.
But number 3
But he's got a
like
steely eye, and I think he was a member of the FBI.
Yeah.
All right, you've gone unanimous again. This time for number one, we'll find out how this one works out as we learn now which one of these gentlemen actually is the director of the fairly new New Hampshire sweepstakes. Will the real Edward J. Powers please stand up?
No.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Well, you see, it doesn't always work, kind of, does it?
No.
You hit the heights and you just went down to the depths.
That's why the FBI is so good.
Yeah,
You
right.
could say that's an FBI man. They couldn't catch anybody.
Number one, you got all of the votes. What is your real name and what do you really do with your steely eye?
My name is Jim McKeon, and I'm manager of a college club in New York City.
Never twinkles at me. I should have known better.
Do me a favor, twinkle at Kitty, will you?
I have been twinkling at her.
Number two, what is your real name and what do you do?
My name is Stephen Lush. I'm a captain in the United States Naval Reserve on temporary active duty, the Commandant of 3rd Naval District.
Well, gentlemen, we thank you very much and congratulate you on fooling the panel completely. That just reversed the course of events of the first group out here tonight. In any event, in this case, of course, there were four incorrect, and at $250 each, that's $1,000 from Dristan. And, of course, also a gift package of all the fine products from the makers of Dristan. And our thanks, gentlemen. Hope you had as much fun as you brought to us. Good night, and God bless you. Our third team of challengers.
What is your name, please?
My name is Luke Halpin.
My name is Luke Halpin.
My name is Luke Halpin.
Follow along once again, if you will, panel, while I read you this story. I, Luke Halpin, played in my first movie about 2 years ago. In the movie, I played the part of a boy who becomes great pals with an unusual character named Flipper. The part of Flipper was played by a female porpoise named Mitzi. Since porpoises will respond better to people who have helped train them, I had to learn porpoise training. The training sessions went on for about 2 months. Mitzi learned to come when I called, fetch objects for me, and tow me around on her back. The movie Flipper was so successful that we made another called Flipper's New Adventures. In this sequel, my co-star is another female porpoise named Susie. Signed, Luke Halpin. Panel, these three young men all claim to be Luke Halpin, Flipper's co-star in the movie by the same name. Let's start this round with Flipper Bean, Orson Bean.
Thank you, buddy, old buddy, but I must disqualify myself.
Oh?
Because I know one of these three young gentlemen. We were on an exhibition to the highest Himalayas. I don't want to go into the details.
I thought you were going to say you knew Flipper.
No, I...
Okay, that will go as an incorrect vote. Kitty, suppose we start with you in that case.
Number one, how old were you supposed to be in the first Flipper series about 2 years ago? There's a breeze over here.
13.
You were supposed to be 13. Number two, which Flipper did you like best, Susie or the first one?
There was only one.
I thought in the first film there was another Flipper, another porpoise. Huh?
The movie you're talking about
Yeah.
that he made with him was the one. There was only one in that one.
But you made 2 pictures,
Yes, I did.
and there was only one porpoise.
There were 2 porpoises. One porpoise for one picture, one porpoise
Well,
for
that's
another
what I
picture.
said. Which one did you like best?
Oh, which one did I like best?
Yeah.
I like Mitzi better.
You like Mitzi better. Number 3, do you like Mitzi better?
Yes, she was
Why
easier.
is she more affectionate?
She was easier to handle.
Number 1, did you have to get in the tank with Flipper?
Yes.
What did you wear? Well, you could have worn a tank suit or something, I don't know, or grease all over you to keep warm.
Cut down blue jeans.
Cut down blue jeans, you see. It wasn't just a bathing suit.
I'm Poston.
Yeah, it wasn't just a bit. Which one did you like the best, number one?
Mitzi.
That's the first one.
Yes.
Why did you prefer Mitzi to Susie? I hope you're not listening, Susie. We're just kidding around here. I mean,
More affectionate.
is that so? Number 2, do you swim well?
Oh, pretty well, yes, sir.
Do you know what the difference between an overhand stroke and an Australian crawl is?
Yes, I do.
Oh, good. Number 3?
You didn't ask him what it was.
You're right. Number 3, what's the difference between those 2 strokes and the freestyle?
I don't know, sir.
I guess I should have asked you if you swam. I didn't do that.
Peggy Cass.
Number 2, who produced Flipper?
Iron Tours.
Number 3, was Flipper in color?
Yes, it was.
Number 1, did you work in the ocean, in the outside ocean, or just in tanks?
We worked in a pen.
In a pen. Oh, number 2, where was your girlfriend Mitzi from?
She's from California.
Number 3, was it shot like out of Marine land out there?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, and number 1, what color was Flipper?
Gray.
Number 3, there's a new movie about a porpoise. Do you know the name of the new movie about a porpoise?
It's the one that I did.
Well, I meant another one in
It's a fish.
Oh,
That's all we
It's a
have
fish, it's not a
time for.
It is?
With your
Well, you can bicker about this one later, because I want you to mark your ballots now, if you will, please. That's all the time we have, and I don't want you consulting while you're marking. Simply mark it once without change, and vote for number 1, number 2, or number 3. All balloting completed. All right, Tom, for whom did you vote?
I voted for number 1. I saw pictures of the movie. I didn't see the movie, but I saw pictures of it. And I must admit that he had a face mask over, so I couldn't tell anything about him except he had a cute turned-up nose. The number 1 has a turned-up nose, so I think it's the key.
Peggy.
I voted for number 2 because I thought if he was that he was the right size to have made that picture 2 years ago, and also he was kind of like talking very as though it'd catch on. I don't know, but I think it's true.
Orson, you disqualified yourself, so your vote is money. You're quite right. And Kitty, what is your
I
choice?
voted for number 1 for the same reason that Peggy voted for number 2. I thought that if he was supposed to be 13 2 years ago, he would have looked 13. It's quite true I very often vote for the right one for the wrong reason. Number 2 might have supposed to have been 15, and he might have looked 15 2 years ago. But that's why I voted for number 1.
Do you ever wear a feather boa? Just for Orson. Well, the votes are all in. Let's go for the truth now, shall we? And learn quickly, before the suspense abates, just which one of these 3 young men actually did co-star, as you can say, with Flipper. Will the real Luke Halpin please stand up?
It is.
Thank you very much, Luke.
Which one did you know?
And continued success to you, young man. I hope you make a big career out of it.
Thank you.
Now let's check your 2 friends here. Number 2, what is your real name and what do you really do?
Well, my name is Mark Diamond, and I'm a sophomore at collegiate school here in the city.
And number 3, what is your real name and what do you do?
My name is Bill Sear, and I'm a part-time design engineer for Santon Corporation.
Well, gentlemen, I'm sure you probably added up and spent the money already because there was 1 incorrect vote that was disqualified by Orson. That put money in the bank for you right away. And then 1 other incorrect one. A total of twice $250 is $500 coming your way from Tristan, as well as, of course, on your way out, a gift package of all the fine products that make us a Tristan. Our thanks to you, and hope you had fun with it. We did. Goodbye, and God bless you. Oh, yes. Hold everything. Hold everything. I want to find out how and which one you know.
I know the real Luke Halpin because he's a splendid actor and he played my kid in a TV show.
Ah, that's the reason you know
He
it.
was a lot smaller.
I almost forgot to clear that up. Thank you very much, Orson. Good night again to you, gentlemen. Oh, my.
Oh, I really...
We have time for tonight, but think what you learned.
I'm not going home. I'm just going to sit here and think about it.
Thank you for being your bright, wonderful selves. I'm always grateful for that. Good night to you. Good night to all of you, and don't forget to join us the same time next week. And, of course, I'll see you tomorrow afternoon on the daytime show. In the meantime, good night to you from Tristan, and may I remind you once again to tell the truth. Bye.
To Tell the Truth is a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Tell the Truth has been brought to you by Anacin, the headache tablet to relieve headache pain, to relax tension, calm nerves. Anacin. This is Johnny Olson speaking. For To Tell the Truth, this program was recorded.